Hey everyone, this is Ryan Lai from Unbound Vision, and I'm back. I had some medical and health concerns this week, but it was nothing too serious. I mean, some of it was embarrassing to even talk about, so I won't say exactly what the conditions were. It wasn't that bad though. I just needed a couple days to rest and to basically heal, I'll say. I needed a couple days to heal, and Malfina is now in the room. But today is April 24th, 2017, and this is the 81st day of the 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. work schedule for anime web series TAKESHI. I gotta also reach out to a couple people today to make sure we get our scheduling handled. And you may or may not notice that behind me now, there we have this little whiteboard back here, and we have like all of our major scheduling on here, and we have Belfina just went by camera. We have all of our major scheduling here, and we also allow artists to draw on here too. It's a nice little small step. Maybe sometime in the future we'll get a bigger whiteboard, which would be really nice, right? I mean, because now we have tons of space to put all of our plans down, to hold our meetings and everything, and to, for our artists to draw things if they want to draw things. And people have already started drawing things on this tiny little board, which is nice. Um, but yeah, this is the 81st day, and feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I definitely feel much more rejuvenated after the couple days of resting. Although it wasn't necessarily resting, I was still working a little bit on Takashi, so that was nice. And we are still making a lot of progress on that front. When it comes to the anime trailer, we are currently still in the middle of animation testing for major scenes, which include action scenes and some dialogue scenes, and we are almost done actually with a lot of our major character revisions, and they're pretty significant changes. Other than that, we're also working on, what is it? We're working on still refurbishing our backgrounds, and that's going to be a little bit of a longer process, but it's already underway, which is nice. And in the summer, we're going to have to see if we can get some more interns and some volunteer workers in. Good news is that we actually have a new volunteer worker coming in to studio sometime around May 6th. So that's going to be nice, When there's a lull period where there's no other interns, then we have basically me and two other volunteer workers working in studio. So that's very, very nice. Is there any other good news to report? I think it's a good idea to always be grateful for what you have, like whether it's your health or even the fact that you're alive, right? I remember my dad coming home and saying, "Oh, I'm so tired," or anyone who comes home after work and they say, "Oh, I'm so tired," and I always have to remind them. I say, "Well, it's being tired is good," and they always turn around. And they're like, "What? Why is being tired good?" And I say, "Because it means you're alive, right? You can't feel tired or feel pain unless you're alive." And it's a really great way to look at things. And people always like respond like, "That's a good way to look at things. Yeah, I am alive," right? So it is a good thing sometimes to be tired, because at least you know you're still breathing, right? So just being grateful for being alive, I think, is really important. And it got me through a lot of hard times. Just being grateful for being alive. That's it, and having a roof over my head, having a bed to sleep in, not having to sleep on the floor. That's always a nice thing. So yeah, the more we're grateful every day, the more our day brightens up and the better things get, despite the times of pessimism. And I know these are probably, for some people, the times of pessimism because of what news and politics keeps telling you, but it doesn't have to be that way. There's always an advantage in that kind of system to help you out and to help other people out too. And I'm hoping that these videos help you guys out and keep you inspired, because whatever I do, you can do too. It's not that hard. Oh, it is hard. let me restate that. That it is hard. What I do is hard, but it's not impossible. Despite what a lot of people will tell you, it's not impossible. And I know you can do it. So if you want something done, you want to do it, just go do it. That's all it takes. Just one little baby step at a time. don't complain, don't make excuses, and don't give up. I'm Ryan Lai from Unbound Vision. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Stay inspired.